this map is separated into 3 segments. You have each base and you have this middle section. Now, usually you'll see the first team to control mid is going to be the first team to get the flag touch. We'll see if that rings true here. And just like that, Tiny Tim opens up this match with a double kill, makes it a 3rd kill with use of the rockets. What a dominant start here from Tiny Tim and Australian host. Right now we're watching over on Valoris, pre-nading a little bit over there to Den, then kind of double back, offering some support, taking down the process. We still have at least 2 Australian host players here pushing the base of Codhaters.
Oh, that's just almost a whole team wipe for Australian host. Ooh, and it's gonna be a reset for them.
They had that opening, like, just domination, but then a great response from Codhaters. You see right now we're watching from up pink. She didn't she sees one player, sorry, rushing in here into the cafe or the bar, whichever you call it. I prefer coffee, so I'm gonna call it cafe. Shooter over here has a great angle shooting across, as her name implies, and then just immediately getting ready for the second target. It's the melee cleanup, and that gives her the killing spree. Nice plays from Shooter.
Oh, and that's gonna be a flag down mid. See if they can hold or push this flag.
Oh,
instead, we're gonna wait and see if we get some picks, make sure we're pretty clear.
A good grapple play from Maniel to try to get better position, but she does get taken down. I think Tiny Tim is gonna get this reset. And takes the grapple.
Another nice grapple.
Unfortunately, the grapple did not serve her well there. Tiny Tim used it maybe a little too aggressively, not aware she was grappling herself into a double team. And now we're here watching with the Memsies just kind of cleaning up kills. And again, it's that middle of map control that's so important. Miss Kate there with the overshield. Uses it to finish off that kill, but not able to get away.
Oh, unfortunately, loses overshield.
Tiny Tim has grapple again. Using it a little bit more conservatively this time, and a nice takedown, a nice little beat down. Each team has made one solid push for the flag, but both times shut down.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just been almost like a full team wipe for every push that both teams have tried. I mean, they've gotten pretty far, you know, past doors, but it just ends right there.
Yeah. The way this map is kind of segmented off, right? First, you need to get map control to make that push into the base. Then you need to try to get the flag out to mid. Then you need to try to clear mid to get the flag. It is hard to get a capture here.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Bazaar's one of the tougher maps, I feel like, to definitely get a cap on.
I think the last time I won 5-0 on this map was because someone on the other team disconnected.
I feel like that's usually how it goes, yeah.
You'll see a lot of, you know, 2-1 or maybe like a 3-1, 3-2 type, but like it's rare that you'll see the teams get to 4 or 5 captures here.
Right.
A nice grenade from Shooter, giving teammate for Shiki, who's moving the map up through tree, going all the way around. I wonder if she's gonna make a play for overshield.
Mid to pick that up. Oh, and I think that's gonna be a return on the flag, unfortunately.
Australian host with a really key stop right there.
Ooh,
hopefully they get this reset, and they got the overshield. I don't know. No, there was a touch.
Oh, and that's a pick. Oh.
I think it was Shooter that actually got another touch, resetting the timer.
Yeah, definitely there.
But it wasn't enough, and there's the flag reset. Honestly, if there had been somebody ready to pick up overshield for the flag running team, they could have finished off that run. But no, it was stopped. Stopped by Australian host.
Definitely back and forth game we're seeing here. About 7 minutes left on the clock, and only a few flag grabs here and a bunch of resets as well.
So if you notice on that last, when we were watching Miss Kate, we're kind of seeing from her vantage point. It's called Australian host for a reason, right? It looked like she was missing 6, 7, 8 shots in a row, but again, I think that comes down to ping, because she was definitely tracking her targets really well, but maybe not getting the hit registration that, you know, she needed to finish off those plays.
See from a cafe push. Oh, and we're gonna grab for a flag here. We're gonna wait and hold on stairs. See.
Get some nice pre-fire right there. That's gonna hurt your accuracy. That's why they say stats don't tell the whole story. But pre-firing can keep a player suppressed so they can't, you know, push out into a new position. Shooter with a nice melee cleanup. Gonna try to regen. Peeked a little bit too early. It looks like Pink was taking advantage of it. Shooter's gonna have to wait for a full shield recharge again before re-engaging. A good trade of damage here between Pink and Shooter. Gonna launch a grenade knowing there's a player down low. We'll see who takes advantage. Shooter does get that cleanup. Those Call of Duty skills coming into play.
Definitely.
But overshield goes to Australian host.
Oh, and it looks like we're going for flag as well. That overshield. Oh, no holding in. Help Fergie to pick on a teammate. Oh, nice pick there.
That's a big double kill from Miss Kate.
Oh, unfortunately, we cannot get another pick on that as well.
I think that double kill there from Miss Kate allowed Tiny Tip to be able to take Spanker or rockets. So keep an eye on your kill feed. Let's see if those rockets show up from Tiny Tip. There's one.
Oh, and unfortunately that is dropped. And we're gonna go for maybe the pickup on it. Oh, we're gonna go for the pickup on it. Ooh, shoot. Nice, clean kill.
And with that, Shooter goes up to 21 kills on the game. Just some really huge plays coming out here from Shooter. She's sitting at 21-7. Make it 22-7. It's like she knew we were watching her right there. She wanted to have a little bit more spotlight. Valoris taking some smart cover, hoping this planter will save her life. Maybe it will. Unfortunately, Shiki had a great angle. Shiki's gonna get that flag pull as well. Miss K with a nice takedown. Memzy taking the flag down. Here's what I love, Zelda. Let's see what happens. So far, we've had 2 flag carriers on this run. I love those runs where every single teammate has to be the carrier for a bit of it, which happens quite a lot. Memzy taking down. We might see the 3rd carrier. And I went back to Shiki. That's okay. And there's the first cap of the game. Shiki punches it in for the capture.
Nice. For Call of Duty haters. Finally got a cap. 4 minutes left on the clock. And we're going to go for overshield now, mid. See if we can get that pickup. Oh, no, we're not going to drop. Oh.
I wonder if that grenade was maybe meant to go more towards gate. It looked like it just caught that corner kind of that lip.
Yeah, just very unfortunate.
Pink here trying to survive, has the Mangler at the ready. Pink's the dynamo grenades coming out strong, but not strong enough. And Pink says no and just almost steps right over top of the dynamo nades. Going for the Mangler melee, but barely missed the shot and gets taken down. Shooter and Memzy both at 24 kills here for COD haters, really making it hard for Australian hosts to get any sort of map control. Shooter gonna rotate here through Cafe. There's one rocket out. Didn't see who it was from though. Shooter gonna go all the way around after Valoris. Did you see that map rotation when we were last watching her? She was rotating over through like overshield spawn almost, and now she's down here on Bulldog. Just good movement.
Very good tracking, yeah.
Now, Miss Kate did get taken down. She's sitting at 12 kills, 15 deaths, but with 9 assists. Really strong assist numbers coming up from Australian hosts. So even though they're down 1 capture, they're not that far down with the kills, assists. So they're all performing really well. And look at how even their team is, Zelda. Australian hosts all 4 players, you know, in the teens of kills. Okay, Pink said 12, but you know, preteen. But they're all like really even stat-wise.
Yeah, it's pretty even team so far. But I mean, look at Call of Duty haters. I mean, 28 and 11, 25 and 16.
I think credit has to go to Shooter and Memsy right now, kind of taking the COD haters team and really showing why they have the lead right now. Maybe even able to turn it into 2. We'll see.
Unfortunately, returning the flag again.
Flag taken.
Looks like Moniel's actually carrying the flag. That's almost a team wipe, though. Only Tiny Tib remains. If there's only going to be one player left, that's who I would pick, though. Don't rule her out. She bought them a lot of time. She took down 1 kill. Look, she bought enough time for her teammates to respawn. Tiny Tib was very clutch in that encounter. Shooter just passed the 30 kill mark. Congrats to Shooter. 30 bomb. Memsy just 1 away from it. She says, I'm not done. 31. She's sitting on 2 dynamo grenades. Hasn't used them yet. Not going to be able to use them as Valoris takes down that kill. I want to see if Valoris knows she has those dynamos. Sometimes you walk over, you know, an enemy's like unused equipment, and it takes a minute to realize what you have available.
Yeah, to recognize that you picked up these items and, I picked those up from someone else, huh? Maybe I should have used those.
I like hand-me-down equipment. It's useful.
Yeah, yeah.
Some really good team shots there. Impressed that Valoris was able to survive in a tough kind of map position. Here's the flag coming up from pink. Made it past halfway on the map. It's getting intense. You see all those grenades coming in. Her shield is getting melted. If she can get this cap, they're going to be tying up the game. She's just steps away. And she does. She ran it the whole way back. And they tied it up with the final seconds.
Overtime.
It almost went to sudden death.
Wow. I mean, what a run. That was pretty solid.
I don't even know what Australian host did. Like we picked up when she was carrying the flag at about half map. But just a great job from Australian host to be down a little bit early on in the map, but then be able to come back in the final seconds, take it into sudden death here over time. And we'll see how this plays out. Tiny Tib making some big plays, and honestly, that trade with the rocket is a good play. Seen some good work from all of these players.
Ooh. Oh, not enough to get away. Unfortunate.
Back on Shooter. She ended up in a regulation time or regular gameplay with, I think it was 32, maybe 33 kills. So we'll see how she can handle the overtime here. You see Shiki kind of rotating back, trying to get mid control. Good communication, letting her teammate push to the flag and trying to, you know, keep cover. Get ready for the next play.
Right, and do a little flag swap here. So she's able to run it down mid to see if we can get through mid doors.
Both teams have the flag.
And the flag. Both mid, almost exactly stacked on top of each other, unfortunately.
And this is the hard part.
And a whole team wipe on Australian hosts.
COD haters have to take advantage of this.
A flag returned.
Both flags returned?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no. We still have, I was going to say, they just returned for... And see if they're going to be...
COD haters punching it.
Australian host, yeah. Unfortunately, they got the return.
Back, we're going to go to Aquarius with some Slayer. What do you need to see here from Australian host for them to tie this up and take us to that game 3 that we really want to see?
Well, hopefully they can pick up some, you know, like active camo like we see here. Oh, unfortunately dropped. See if we're going to get a pickup for that on anybody.
Active camo is so key. I feel like top mid control on Aquarius because there's such open lines of sight. I've seen it several times that the team that controls top mid kind of controls the flow of the map. From there, you can see, you know, both spawns. You have enough cover, but still keeping those lines of sight. Aquarius is really a unique map. It's almost symmetrical. A little bit of difference from left and right side. You got hydro, or you got pump and planters. We do have dynamo grenades here as well, and a heat wave. So I think you'll see all those kind of options come into play.
Yeah, and like you said, just, you know, keeping mid and above view is really key to this map, genuinely, to get that control for your team. To be able to, you know, shoot some callouts to your team or get some kills from picks from above.
Like Dolores going for this jump up. She does not want to give top control there to the Codhaters, so she takes it back. And right off the bat, it's a 2-point game with a lead for Australian host, but really close matchup. Shiki being a little sneaky right there, but maybe bit off a little more than she could chew with multiple targets raining down fire. Shooter barely stays alive here. Right off the bat, right now we might be able to see Shooter. Does she clean up her first kill? No, she's going to get the assist though. But you do see Maniel coming out strong with the 6 and 3 for Codhaters.
Oh yeah, and her teammate Memzi right behind her with the 7 and 3 already.
Don't count out Shooter just yet. She might have had maybe a little bit of a cooler start than last matchup, but she'll bring it right back, I'm sure. Tiny Tib right here, controlling what I think is one of the most powerful spots on the map, and she does hold on to it. Now see how she can kind of duck here behind Pump. Is it going to be enough cover? A huge sticky grenade. What a toss! Caught, I think, just the heel of that player.
What a great stick right there. Phenomenal play right here.
I love it. I love it so much. I always underthrow plasmas, so that stick was really satisfying to watch.
Yeah, especially since she was in the air and able to hit that against that 2v1 right there.
We're here back on Shiki. Really being patient here, kind of looking for opportunity.
Some angles, looking around, see what we can get for picks.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough spot here for Tiny Tib. Watch out for those grenades coming in. Chooses to rotate out. Let's take down the assist. And there you go. Picks off maybe the retreating player. 1-point game. We're almost at the halfway point. It's tied. 24-24. What a great matchup. Let's give some credit to the producers for picking this matchup, because I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Right, this is phenomenal. I mean, this is the gameplay we've been waiting for this close tie-up between these teams.
Yeah, Pink gets a nice double right there before getting taken down. Really holding that utility room well. Look again at Australian host, okay? Look at how even their stats are across the board. They're all sitting at 6 or 7 kills, 2 or 3 assists. The difference here in the stats is Valoris was surviving, only at 5 deaths. So credit to Valoris for that. Valoris is going to pick up the camo, which will help with the survival too. I think that was the caster's curse, and Valoris, I apologize. Maniel right here sitting with 10. So far, 2 players from Codhaters in double digits. Memzi, again, Memzi did really well last game. And then Maniel having a stronger game, I think, than the last matchup with 10 and 7. 1-point game, though. It seems like every time I look at the scoreboard, it's like maybe 1 or 2 points. I think the biggest lead I've seen is like 2. Right,
yeah, it's been pretty tight up this whole game.
There's the 2-point lead for Codhaters. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. I'm gonna rotate. There is a player down to their left at Hydro. Tiny Tib getting some shots across the middle of the map. Some nice pings. Good team fire. Can she finish on the kill? No! And that is 2 down from Australian host. Just so much damage going out, but not able to finish off those kills. That can be the difference, especially in a close game like this. Sometimes you're 1 bullet away. And just like that, it's a 5-point lead for Codhaters. Make it 6. There's still plenty of time for Australian hosts to come back, but from what was a continually neck-and-neck game, we're seeing we're seeing COD haters kind of pick up steam, and part of it has to go to Shooter. Remember, she had that slow start. She was sitting at, I want to say, 0-4, and now she's back to even 8-8, 7 assists, a killing spree. So maybe it took a little time for Shooter to get going in this match, but as soon as she picked up steam, that was a game changer for their team.
I believe Call of Duty haters is going for active camo once again. We're gonna get that pick watching mid. Waiting for the recharge. The double push through back of spawn, and they're gonna get a pick together. Very nice. And they're picked mid as well. This is very good map awareness, and just holding the angles for this team is very solid for Call of Duty haters here.
And there it goes. 2 Call of Duty haters take map number 2, Slayer on Aquarius. And with that, they do take the series.